A toll road is a public or private road for which a fee is assessed for passage. It's a form of road pricing typically implemented to help recoup the cost of road construction and maintenance. The Kampala-Entebbe Expressway is one of such kind, constructed through a preferential buyer credit loan agreement signed between the China Exim Bank and the Government of Uganda in May 2011.
Appreciate that expressways cost a lot of money. They are not your conventional road. As you can see, the Entebbe Expressway has all these flyovers, the bridges we have, which we call technically viaducts. Now, these viaducts cost a lot of money. So, to help subsidize the costs, government contributes and you, the users, also contribute to enjoy a better service. So that's really the reason why we introduced tolling on a road like this, which is the Entebbe Expressway.
We've had questions of why Ugandans have to pay for the road, yet they are paying tax. So this road is going to be paid for to maintain and as well as pay for the Exim Bank loan that constructed the road,
which is to be repaid over a period of 40 years. The toll is also to ensure that there are available funds to finance the maintenance of the Kampala-Entebbe Expressway for over 30 years without investing more.
Yeah, you know the way this road was envisaged to be maintained, usually maintain other roads. But this one being with its gravity, it is an expressway, it entails that you have to operate it and maintain it. That means it has to generate some revenue for its maintenance. So there must be an operational part of it and then the maintenance. And operational means you have to keep with the service levels have to be high and you have to keep with those service levels of the expressway.
Tolling is not being invented in Uganda. This is an international concept which is applied across the world and it is relevant for wherever governments around the world are offering higher class service, such as expressways, to enable government to raise additional resources to be able to meet that higher class service, but also continue to provide the basic service. So that's really the simple principle.
Here we are saying you want to maintain a certain level of service, you want to reach the airport, you have to get that service, and we are saying pay an extra, some little fee for you to observe your service. And so that's why we have to bring in another operator to do it. And they has realized, in Uganda, as I say, it is the first road. So the expertise of how to operate that system, we never had it. So in looking for an operator, it was advertised internationally. So that's why we came up with the IGS road operations, because for them they demonstrated that they had done so in so many countries. And because of their expertise, it was picked to come and operate this expressway. And in so doing, it is supposed to partner with some local companies in Uganda.
The selected entity is mandated to operate and maintain the greenfield section of the country's first toll road.
Aegis is an international engineering group. We do operate and maintain expressway worldwide. In more than 20 countries. We have a total network of 4,500 kilometers in various countries in Europe, in Asia, and in Africa, in Congo as well, where we do operate 600 kilometers.
Working with local service providers, the firm has generated capacity to handle the operations, thus creating over 200 permanent jobs for Ugandans.
Aegis is a global and international group, but we try as much as possible to maximize the local content. We have always a very local approach in order to develop some local partnerships. So here in Uganda, when we were awarded this 5-year contract by UNRWA, we signed a partnership together with Pinnacle Security and together with ATS Abu Bakr for all the maintenance activities. So that's the way we proceed. We have some support from international experts, particularly at the beginning of the project, when the project is in a ramp-up period, in order to mobilize locally, but mainly to train our people and to maximize the knowledge transfer. So for this specific project, we had some support from experts coming from France, from Portugal, from Poland.
The toll charge will allow road operation activities related to tolls, patrols, response management services, routine maintenance, for example, mowing, cleaning gutters and protecting sewage works, as well as minor repairs.
You are going to be paying for the service. If you don't get that service, you tell us you're not getting the service. Because you are not just paying for the road, you are paying for the service you are getting. You are paying for the clean road. You are paying for a pothole-free road. You are paying for reliable travel. We are guaranteeing you that you'll be moving from Kampala to Entebbe in 30 minutes. That's what you are paying for. You are paying for safety. We are going to light the whole expressway. You are going to pay for, in case you have an accident, we'll be towing your vehicle if it cannot move. We'll be having a team to attend to you. There will be ambulance services. Those are the services you are paying for. So if you don't get those services, you have a right to complain. Because we're not just asking you to pay for any road, we're asking you to pay for a service you're getting.
We are in charge of maintaining the road, the pavement, that is the asphalt, or in simple terms, in Uganda it's a clearance. Then we have to maintain the embankment, the road reserve, where we have trees, grass, we have to keep it trimmed to a certain level. We have to meet those service levels. We have to maintain the drainage system all the time. It has to be clean.
The one thing I can guarantee for the road user of the Kampala-Entebbe Expressway is that the safety has been enhanced. First of all, we have route patrol vehicles during the day and during night. These patrol vehicles are manned with patrollers that are there to help our road user. They will be there in case you have a breakdown. Any incident that you have, we have a toll-free number that can be called at any time during the day, during at night. As long as you need help on the Kampala-Entebbe Expressway, they will be there for your rescue. And also we know that the road user has had challenges driving at night and the experience has not been very good. But the one thing I can assure our road users is that the lighting is going to improve to better the visibility and also the security at night.
We are capable of towing your truck, your car, to our holding centers. And holding centers are places where we put the vehicle for an hour or two, depending on the issue. Then you can pick it up from there to your own desired shop or garage.
Kubanga ekigireeseza wano tuba tugijje ku kkubo okusobola okuavoidinga accident emmotoka ziri endala zenekozinga. Then bwejja wano nannyiniyo twogera naye ne tumusaba afune carrier agijje wano agitwale gy'asobola okugikanikira. Naye era tetwagala eriweebwa ebbanga ddene ensonga lwaki tukola records zino.
If an accident happens, what do? We secure by coning off the place and redirecting traffic in a safe manner, in a safe way. Two, we have also what we call traffic management. If we observe that there is something that is not going well, our role, we are not enforcers, but we see and communicate to our sister agencies like police.
So part of our improvement works, we have to deliver a weighbridge system in order to make sure that no overloaded vehicles, no overloaded trucks will be circulating and will be driving on this expressway. It's important to avoid overloaded vehicles to travel on an expressway as they could represent, a safety hazard.
With up to 5 toll lanes at every toll gate, with one dedicated to heavy trucks, there is guarantee of smooth traffic flow across the toll gates. The toll fees are classified according to classes, and these classes are identified by the number of axles on a given vehicle. Class 1 is for motorcycles with 400cc, and these pay 3,000 shillings. Class 2 is for vehicles with 2 axles, and these pay 5,000 shillings. Class 3 is for vehicles with 2 or 3 axles, and they pay 10,000 shillings. Class 4A is for vehicles with 4 and 5 axles, and these pay 15,000 shillings. Class 4B is for vehicles with 6 and above axles, and they pay 18,000 shillings.
One of the key improvement works that we have to deliver on behalf of UNRWA is a toll collection system. We have installed and implemented many toll collection systems worldwide, and here in Uganda we have developed a specific toll collection system in order to ensure that the toll collection will be done on behalf of the government of Uganda in full transparency.
To better the service, a card system using the Upesi card has been introduced. And these Upesi cards have been categorized with a discounting on a prepaid model of 10%, 50% and 70% on Easy Pass, Weekly Pass and Monthly Pass.
So there will be two means of payments at each toll plaza. So the driver will have to stop at the toll plaza and to pay either using cash or using their electronic card that they could tap on. Okay? The electronic card could be purchased at any selling point. We have selling point at our 3 existing locations. And the selling card will be delivered for free with a minimal load of 10,000 shillings.
With all this, the primary interest of the government is to ensure that Ugandans have a well-maintained road that will minimize transport costs and ensure their safety.
So this expressway came in timely to help, number one, reduce the travel time, help the travelers to overcome or avoid the congestion along the existing road, give the travelers reliable travel time so that they are able to say, I will be at the airport in 30 minutes and they are there. And also give the travelers the comfort, convenience, knowing that I will travel in peace without worrying about traffic jam or congestion or accidents by the confusion of the borders and all other crisscrossing traffic that you will meet along the way. So that is the importance and significance of this project.
If the public is willing to have some additional further information, we have put in place a dedicated toll-free line, 0800 270 170, which is really operating 24/7.
For more information, please visit www.kee.go.ug or call our toll-free line 0800 270 170.